Happening people, anything goes here back again for the regular scheduled program of Laugh at Our Pain. It is today top 5 scary ghost videos that are not for the Screamish.
Screamish. Oh, it says Screamish.
Yeah.
Oh, I think you've done the Screamish one before.
Yeah, safe.
Just
If you're new
making
to
that
the
word.
channel, we're there. And before we get into it, make sure you're liking, sharing and subscribing, as always, hitting us up in them comments with the suggestions. But as it stands, we've got couple ghost videos, so make sure you're not suggesting something we've already done, although there are multiple titles for different, with same titles for multiple videos. Yeah, so
I don't think many people have suggested ones we've done before,
yeah, one.
like older ones.
No, I mean one we've done, and then they suggested one, but it was a newer one, and it was obvious we hadn't. But yeah, I don't even want to let you say anything because you usually say something that turns back and bites us in the
There will
ass.
be no Mexico.
Just shut up. First 3 videos. Without further ado,
Is it? Oh, it is.
Top 5 ghosts all on camera.
not for the
When
Screamish.
the walls come tumbling down. Paranormal investigators Jordan and Johnny from the YouTube channel Paranormies are back on a new investigation that brings them to an old abandoned train station in Piney, Manitoba, Canada. The Piney train station was closed in the 1960s. In the 1980s, a tormented local man named Dennis drank himself to death in the abandoned Piney train station.
Not Dennis.
Locals believe that his spirit haunts the station to this day. People have seen unexplained shadows in the windows of the train station, and curious
Dennis the
explorers who
Menace.
dared to go inside would feel a presence watching them. The Paranormies, Jordan and Johnny, set out to investigate whether the stories are true. Once inside the Piney train station, the two friends realize just how badly decayed the building is. The roof actually seems like it's about to collapse.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Why do these buildings still exist?
Is that upstairs? No, that's upstairs.
Maybe they're not allowed to destroy them.
At least refix
The
it.
house just busted off. That might be it, because look, this is the roof.
Yep. Refurbs.
Is that a piece of the house or is that you?
Jordan and Johnny aren't sure
They're
whether they
proper
just
Canadian.
captured something
Is that a
paranormal
piece of
or
the house?
something might have fallen from the ceiling. But the longer they're inside, the stranger the unexplained sounds become.
Ugh.
Why is that there?
It's not like glass shattering.
This time the Paranormies team hears the sound of glass shattering somewhere inside the old train station. But again,
Oh,
they
it's a
can't
train
quite
station.
place where the crash came from. But the next sound they hear is even creepier.
She was saying he's so emotional.
That's footsteps. Matter. That's footsteps. Cool.
Hang on.
I don't like none of these
This thing is
shadows.
going off right now.
Dennis! Dennis!
That's loud, dude.
I'm going up.
No. Don't go up.
Jordan and Johnny hear footsteps coming from right above them on the second floor. However, when they go up to investigate, there's no one there. But the two explorers do find the source of one sound they hear, and it is absolutely terrifying.
All the
It's
like
gonna be a
people
bird
that
or
are
something.
coming through this
Do a
place.
jump scare.
Reaction.
What's that?
React.
How's that?
It's gonna be a cat.
What is that? Dude. Hang on.
Is that?
Oh,
And it just stops.
The lock on the door is eerily shaking back and forth on its own. When the investigators get close to the door, the fast-paced rattling mysteriously just stops. Jordan and Johnny decide to do a sensory deprivation session. Jordan covers his eyes and puts headphones in his ears so that the only thing he hears are the answers coming through their spirit box. Meanwhile, Johnny asks questions to the spirit of Dennis that might be haunting the abandoned train station. They get some strange answers, but then something even more shocking happens.
Oh. Why has he
Oh, shit.
got a duck beak?
Here.
Here? That was you? You're here? If you can make that noise again.
I heard K2
If you can make that noise again, I'll check the K2. If you can make that noise again, let us know.
in here.
We'll come over there.
Sweep. What?
There's a noise over there.
Did you see it?
No.
The bizarre silhouette of what looks like the upper half of a person can be seen slowly
Oh, shit.
forming in the hallway. When Jordan shines his flashlight on the eerie figure, it disappears. Eventually, the guys decide to set up a Ouija board to communicate with the spirit. It did not go well.
No mamas.
And knees are just shaking.
Did you move? It looks like it's crooked.
Really? No, it's still right over.
It's right over T, but I thought it was straighter before.
What was that? The light just died?
Or light just died.
Was that you, Dennis? That thing was fully charged.
Fam, can you see how dark that is?
Energy.
This is when the Wii would use my body.
What are we doing? Go.
It sounded like everything was falling apart.
I'm getting more of a
The light on their
vibe, like
camera
a
dies
train
even
was
though the
going
battery
past.
is fully charged. And then the guys have to make a run for it as the station suddenly starts to fall apart all around them. They grab their camera, leave the Ouija board, and just get out of there. So did the paranormies capture supernatural evidence that proves that the Piney train station is haunted? Did they capture the ghost of Dennis's lingering soul on camera? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? As always, you decide. You can watch this full investigation and many more creepy videos over on the YouTube channel, Paranormies. Caught on
Elaborate hoax.
I think that was a good
Elaborate hoax.
guess.
Elaborate hoax.
Obviously not a real train, like on
What for what I said? Yeah, like, because
the train going past.
yeah,
it's
so
a real
like
train
it's a,
station.
the house is a piece of shit, so it doesn't take much, and obviously you don't have to live that far from a train station to know the reaction to the surroundings. Okay, twerkathon. But yeah, like obviously it didn't help that we couldn't see nothing either, but
It
because
definitely sounded like
even the rattling on the door kind of,
the walls were just doing that.
I was thinking more so
Wall hug.
snow globe
Wall hug.
wall hug.
The good old.
Yes,
camera.
yes.
This next video was sent to me privately by Nuke's Top 5 viewer, Mary Therese Pagay from the Philippines. In her email, Mary says that she's a nursing
been to the
student
Philippines
and that
before?
she was at home with her brother recording a demonstration video for her final exam.
That's not good.
Then, this happened.
Did you see his hand?
1, 3, go. Okay na? Now that I have introduced myself to the patient, verified the client's... Now that I have introduced myself to the patient, explained the procedure, and asked for his consent, verified the client's identity, and provide...
Did you see that?
Sige na.
I saw
1,
the
2, 3, go.
light got out.
Now
No,
that
there
I
was
have
something like
introduced
here
myself to the patient,
when it went out.
Now that I have introduced myself to the patient...
She's worse at it than you
The
are.
light flickers for a second and then just off screen, the closet door forcefully slams open on its own, scaring Mary and her brother so much that they run from the room. In a follow-up video, Mary shows the closet that burst open, and the story gets truly bizarre.
So this is where it all began, and this is the cabinet. And I'm actually very afraid to touch it or open it. I'm very sorry for the
It's
mess.
open.
So as you can see, this cabinet is full of clothes, and
If
no
someone's
person
in
can
there, I'm
actually,
gonna cry.
oh my gosh, fit inside here. And this is where my brother stood. And this is the light switch. So my brother was videotaping me.
Oh, I hate reflections and everything else.
filming here. I was
What
standing
was that
here,
star that she just
and my
did?
brother was
I don't know.
standing here.
It was more weird that
And
there was
the lights
a
actually
flicker of
started
light.
to flicker before the cabinet opened. And actually, before that, we were actually experiencing weird things.
Sorry?
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry,
Did
I'm
you hear
very
that?
scared. But this is what it looks like inside. Tabi-tabi po.
Stop it. Stop
No
doing that.
person could
Stop
actually
doing
fit
that.
inside here. It was actually me and my brother inside this room.
Yeah.
And right now, I'm not sleeping inside this room. I'm sleeping in my parents' room.
Mary explains that she is now too scared to sleep in her own room. And maybe she should be. Because during the recording of her follow-up video, a strange voice can be heard.
Yep.
And actually, before that, we were actually experiencing weird things.
Now, Mary has a YouTube channel, but her videos are entirely dedicated to her nursing education and have nothing at all to do with the paranormal. Furthermore, Mary says that she's always been a skeptic, and before these videos, nothing paranormal had ever happened in her home. As for me, personally, I'd have to say that she genuinely looks terrified in this clip. But what do you think? What remains?
Calm.
I think I did see something there then.
What, the
You said
flash?
that, yeah, on the second time.
You can't really make it out. It's
like
not
a
something.
split second. It did look like there was something like, because she's like in the middle. It looked like
But
there was
something to the right, yeah.
No, thank you.
But calm.
Yeah, other than her when she was moving the clothes apart.
And that was just you being.
I was expecting there to be a little face in between the clothes or something. Yeah.
Urban explorer Christopher Hill from the YouTube channel Urbex Hill travels to the city of
These,
Warren,
man.
Ohio to explore the long-abandoned St. Joseph Riverside Hospital.
Look at the size
The
of this
sprawling
thing.
medical facility was established in the 1960s, and as with any old hospital, thousands of patients passed away inside its walls. Many people believe that some of those patients never left. Because, you see, the St. Joseph Riverside Hospital
massive.
is said to be extremely haunted. Chris enters the old decaying building, and as he explores the hospital's cluttered hallways and rotting rooms, he captures some very strange sounds.
Look at this place.
Nothing nice whatsoever about this.
It looks like
Don't zoom in. Please don't.
the Silent Hill film.
I was thinking more the one that there was a cat in the basement.
Later, and on a completely different floor,
Look at the state of the stairs.
here's something again.
Looks like exactly like the Silent Hill film.
I don't think.
Normal sound. That is his fault.
Now, I'm not sure exactly what these odd sounds could be. Obviously, it might be anything from animals inside the hospital to just some very odd buildings settling noises. Or possibly even something paranormal. But either way, Chris just shrugs it off and completes his exploration throughout the entire St. Joseph Hospital.
He continued.
But later on, after Chris uploads his video, observant YouTube viewers spot something that Chris didn't even notice.
There's too much dark
Something
bits.
downright chilling.
There's gonna be some kind of person in the corner somewhere.
I can't see shit.
I'm just waiting for the boom.
Oh, did you see that?
It's flooded.
Did you see that?
There's not
you
something.
see it?
That's what I'm saying. Did you see
It's
that?
very easy to miss, but
You
what
see where
appears
that
to be
blur
a
is?
hand or arm can be seen quickly disappearing behind a door frame. Chris has no idea what he's just captured and passes right by the door and continues on to explore the flooded rooms down the hallway. So just
But I
what
saw something else.
is this? Could it simply be a squatter who is living in the old deserted building?
What, with a hand that
Could
black?
it be
No
one
way.
of the spirits that roam the old hospital hallways?
Cat.
Let me know what you
Oh,
think.
cat with a hand, yeah.
You can
Probably.
watch this entire video and many more explorations of creepy abandoned buildings over on the YouTube channel Urbex Hill.
That one might have been one of the scariest buildings that someone's been to. Everything was like brown and orange, and then the part of it that was flooded and stuff.
I was getting Resident Evil vibes still.
It just looks like Silent Hill when the shit goes down. Have you seen the Silent Hill film? Oh,
Not really.
that.
Isn't it a game?
Yeah, but
I might have seen the
it was
film
a game
then.
first. And then
Yeah, no, but I'm saying I think I might have seen it
But
because
there's points where like the siren goes off, and that's when all the monsters and stuff come out, and like all the walls peel and stuff, and that's exactly what it looks like.
those stairs were a bit.
Well, at least it was just a cat anyway. So
I'll talk about
that's TikTok a lot now, isn't it?
how many videos do you think is.
usually
There's
a
still
bit-
10 minutes.
they're
He's
usually
squeezing short.
No, they're usually quite scary, the TikTok ones.
Yeah, because
They're like in the moment.
but yeah, that's what I was gonna say because they're candid, innit?
On TikTok. TikTok user Dino Nugget 741 claims that ever since he saw a quote voodoo lady in New Orleans 7 years ago, that
Nope.
something followed him home, and that the entity has not left him alone ever since. He says that the mysterious spirit even follows him when he moves to a new house. He records his terrifying experiences and posts them to TikTok.
Oh look, he has a
One
cat.
night, in an attempt to cleanse his brand new home in Colorado with sage, the TikTok user captures something absolutely horrifying.
That's a fat zombie.
I know, but I'm not afraid, man.
You're lying.
Nope.
Why do the stairs sound like
Come
that?
on out, man.
Sign out.
Oh, yes.
As he opens the door to the basement, a dark figure can be seen standing at the bottom of the staircase, just kind of staring up at him. When he turns on the light, the figure disappears out of sight. He checks out the basement, but there's no one there. Then strangely, he hears the voice of what sounds like a laughing woman from upstairs, and the door slams shut. So is it real? Or is this bizarre haunting just an elaborate hoax? You decide.
Hate TikTok.
You can check out more of his paranormal encounters over on his TikTok page and YouTube channel, Dino Nuggets 741.
So I keep seeing comments saying that the original video is on Nuke's Top 5s. If somebody has the link to that, could you please send it to me? Because I can't seem to find it.
TikTok user Dom Matigan says that his family home in Chicago was built in 1929, and that the original owner, a man named Richard Spencer, took his own life after he suffered financial ruin during the Great Depression. For years, Dom and his family have heard the strange sounds of footsteps, knocking, and even banging inside their home.
Oh, and you
The
stay.
family believes that the ghost of Richard Spencer haunts the home. One night around 11 p.m., Dom is home alone when suddenly the angry ghost makes a terrifying return. Dom grabs his phone and starts to record.
Okay, so I'm literally home alone. Listen to how loud and aggressive it is. That's why we're moving.
Now, obviously Dom doesn't seem to be frightened at all by the incident, but Dom explained that he's heard the banging so many times now that it doesn't even really scare him anymore. Weeks later, it happens again, and Dom is ready.
So we're back in the house, and every few seconds there's another. Get the f out of here! Get the f.
Nah, he's moving rapid. He's moving rapid. Calm
He opens
down.
the door and opens it.
Did you
But
see that?
then, no one there. Intrigued TikTok viewers wonder what would happen if Dom started to knock back. Another night, and Dom decides to test it out.
Okay, so I'm trying to get ready for bed. And there's another one. It's so nothing.
No,
Everyone's been asking me to try and knock back.
we might have to go back to that.
You
Dom steps outside and knocks on the door himself, but the response actually comes from the closet door next to him. These days, Dom says that instead of being scared by the haunting, it has actually started to become a tiring nuisance. Dom is currently making plans to move to a new house. So is Dom's family home haunted by an angry ghost? You decide.
Completely.
You can find more of his paranormal experiences over on the YouTube channel
so-
and TikTok page, Dom Matikan. So last week I featured the story of Maddie Bark, who believes that a dark entity followed her home after she went on a paranormal investigation at a cemetery.
Oh, this one.
Was that the one where there's a figure that just disappears?
Maggie? Oh my god. Maggie? What the? Oh my god. Did he just move? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Maddie says that she often sees a creepy translucent figure on the property around her home, seemingly getting closer and closer to the house. Since the video, Maddie went on a TikTok live stream ghost investigation in her own backyard in an attempt to capture the bizarre figure again. Her live stream viewers are shocked when they see something that Maddie just can't see.
It's gonna be in the house, isn't it?
So these are the trees that keeps getting foggy.
Is it the
It's
internet
actually
quality
kinda
or the
clear
camera that
on
making
the
this
bus, and you
worse?
can't see the sky, but
Both.
it's like super clear.
Oh my
what the
god.
shitting.
The same strange pale
His
translucent apparition seems to appear right in front of Maddie. But what do you think? You can follow Maddie's paranormal experiences over on her YouTube channel and TikTok page, Maddie Bark. The Red House.
I told you the TikTok ones are usually scary.
I don't mind them because they're a lot shorter, but they're a lot more. It's kind of a quick, more like a grenade. It's nice
The
and
first
effective.
one and third one.
What are you talking about? The dude.
What?
Well, you thought Bang Bang was calm. Watch when I'm gonna show you what I see. It was a mess.
But the woman downstairs in the basement, one,
Oh yeah, no.
she went
No.
to then laugh and the door shuts upstairs. I'd actually just...
Should we get this over and done with?
You want to go back?
I'm gonna go back anyway.
Okay.
Paranormal investigator Kevin Barranco from the YouTube channel Archivo Extinto travels to Guadalajara, Mexico to explore the historic La Casa Colorada, which translates to the Red House. The house was built in 1923 and for years functioned as military barracks before becoming a hospital. The hospital was eventually closed down and the property was left empty and abandoned. Stories circulated that the remote and secluded location became a place where cults performed dark rituals. Curious visitors claim to have seen witches, demons, and the skeletal female figure of Santa Muerte, a Mexican saint who is said to wear a long cloak and be the personification of death itself.
No, man.
Kevin is joined by his friends as they explore the creepy location, but the group begins to get a little nervous when they hear odd noises coming from all around them.
Ay, joder. No mames, se escuchó un ruido de acá de este lado.
¿Dónde fue? ¿Dónde fue?
Se escuchó acá de este lado.
No mames.
Tranquilos, tranquilos, tranquilos.
Ay, no mames, me acerqué.
Tranquilos, tranquilos.
¿Dónde fue? Llegó aquí adentro, no sé exactamente en qué parte, pero...
Ay, güey.
I don't even like the
Find
echo.
strange symbols and words written on the walls inside the structure, both in Spanish and oddly in English too. And again, they hear something.
Sí, esto es bastante interesante. Es una palabra en inglés que no voy a mencionar en estos momentos por cuestiones de protección hacia nosotros. Pero dentro de las palabras dentro de esta palabra hay un nombre muy... Acá se escuchó.
Sí, bien cabrón.
Like this.
No mames.
Did you hear that?
Oye, ¿lo escucharon? ¿Escuchaste?
Bien clarito, güey. No sé si la cámara lo captó.
The camera seems to capture the sound of an unexplained deep breath coming from somewhere in the darkness. As they continue investigating the writing on the walls, they capture something downright chilling.
Que por todas las paredes hay frases. No sé, quizás unas por vandalismo, otras por sectas. La verdad es que no desconocemos el significado y la verdad es que no.
This is when you see something. Now slow down with all of that.
Sobre ello.
Aquí hace mucho frío, ¿eh?
Sí, hace bastante.
Nope.
What appears to be a cloaked figure can be seen walking inside the structure, but the Archivo Extinto team are completely unaware
Yeah, no, they can't
of
see
what
that.
they have just captured.
They're not even facing it.
So could it be that Kevin and his team captured the apparition of Santa Muerte, the cloaked lady of death? Let me know what you think down in the comments. You can watch this full, scary 3-part investigation over on the YouTube channel Archivo Extinto. Thanks for watching. Follow me on Instagram here. Follow me on Twitter here. And then, apparently, there's also a TikTok? Oh. Anyway, I'll see you next week.
Am I stopping this even when I'm bringing it back?
No, you can
stop
get
it.
up. No, you can get up now if you who you think you saw.
How do we do this? I'll need to see the first one. Alright, so that's the beginning.
Was it like as he opened the door?
Yeah.
The door and but again, no one there. Intrigued TikTok viewers wonder what would happen.
That was the one where you think you saw something.
Yeah.
Get the f out of here!
He runs toward the door and opens it, but again...
What is that?
What's what?
Can you not see that? So...
You can do this frame by frame, but I'm not sure
how. Either way, it's fine. So...
In the house, and every few seconds there's another...
What is this? This isn't there the first time. This is what you're not clocking. This isn't supposed to be anything. Because when he opens the passage, that's not enough time for you to see that brown door. What is that? Are you following where I'm going with this?
The smiley face.
Go away. You go to hell. Look, that.
Okay, yeah, there's like...
That's not supposed to be there. Because when you see, they show us 3 or 4 different examples of him opening the door quickly. That's not what it looks like. That's all.
Congratulations.
No, I'm not, because that's really rubbing me up the wrong way. But I had to share it with someone, so why not? You and everyone else. Yeah. Thank you, Nuke, for that. It was lovely. You shut up with the Mexico review. Flip. Because that one was even worse. Yeah, flip. Because that one, I think that was even worse. Because like the way we're watching it, we can't see it that detailed.
The TikTok ones are the worst ones. TikTok started to get up there now with Mexico videos.
I think it's worse because they can be in Mexico, so...
Maybe that's what we'll see in the next one. Actually, no, the next one's a suggested one that's a bit older, so I don't think TikTok will be on it. But we'll see. If you like this video, like the video. Get your suggestions down below. Any nukes, any scary videos you want us to react to. Subscribe if you haven't.
Let us know if it's just me with what I think I may have not or seen in the first place. But yeah, until next time.
I ain't drinking Hennessy no more. Well, that depends what I'm on. Okay, I light, I'm on it right now. Looking for a bad bitch that's tryna bite down. Eat 'em up. Anything goes, you know. This where anything goes, you know.